back we are after this short commercial break. We have LawLiet versus ReMinD. And those two met. Did they meet in Ting? Gotta look this up. Yeah, they did. They did. ReMinD won 2-0. And yeah, LawLiet, I think it's the same. Oh, we can look at the grid real quick. It's the same with LawLiet as it is with Fly, I think. Check is, of course, here already waiting for his opponent. I don't know if... He definitely didn't get lazy because he plays everything. And he practices a lot and he streams every day. But somehow he's figured out all his tricks that made him so great last year, especially in December, are all gone, or seem to be all gone, or figured out. So he needs to step up his game somehow to be back in the shape that he was in December. Especially, the bronze medal at WCA. The biggest accomplishment of his career. And once again, we cannot mention this oftentimes enough. This is teacher versus student. ReMinD back then when he was on top of the world, basically, in 2010, winning WCG and BlizzCon, of course, the biggest two events that we had. He took LawLiet under his wing. He taught him everything. And at least last year, LawLiet was able to return the favor. And when ReMinD came back from the army, it was him bringing him back in good shape. So I think let's not waste any time, should we? ReMinD and LawLiet. This is, of course, not 4-3. Here we go. Game number 1. Once again, best of 3. The winner of 2 maps is in the next round. And the loser drops out of this tournament. The winner will face Czech tomorrow at 13 CEST. The winner of that match will face WFZ in the loser bracket finals. And the winner of that match will face Focus on Thursday in the grand final for $3,500, I think it is. So yeah, this is about a good amount of money. And of course, both players can use this very well. LawLiet in blue. Oh, I gotta change the colors then. Somehow fucked it up. I thought I had everything right, man. Damn. Chat is, by the way, very, 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 very cool today. Lots of love I see in the chat. Thank you very much, guys. This is always appreciated, especially after a night without sleep. Here we go. LawLiet in blue. There it is. LawLiet in blue in the upper left of AI. ReMinD in the bottom right. We cannot mention this oftentimes enough, man. He won basically everything. WCG, BlizzCon, WC3L, NGL, a few minor tournaments, of course, as well. 2010 was his year. The first Korean to ever win WCG. Not Moon, not Lin, not Zakard, not Ghost Stop, not Sweet. Nope, it was him, ReMinD, with his good old Phoenix clan tag that he's wearing for such a long time. So both, of course, go for level 2. And who else but Nikon would fulfill our daily goal here today? Thank you, King David. And you have the €500 mark now. The first person to help back to Warcraft with €500 in general after all those years. That's just... You're the best, David. It's incredible. How you supported us over the years. You're one of the reasons that we're still here, that's for sure. So big shout out to Nikon. He says, another completed goal for the best casters we have for Warcraft, man. You make me blush. Well, let's focus on the game now. Wow, it's crazy if you think about it. Yeah, Knight of Mirror on AI, what can we expect? Basically everything. It is possible to play bears because here's a lot of open space for a bear fight. Or you force your opponent here into a talent fight, and we see 4 archers already for LawLiet, 4 archers for ReMinD as well. Oh, 3 for LawLiet. Wow, what's going on here? He's killing 2 archers! That's disastrous for LawLiet. He has to reproduce them, or at least one of them. There's a Hunter's Hall here, so he's going bears. Since the laboratory is so close by, why not? And ReMinD is doing the same, but his Hunter's Hall is of course late. Oh boy. Nice to see Nikon 3 times here, by the way. And at least he gets some in return. Best sub of all time, best sub of the month, and last donor. That is... Yeah, man. Give a big hand to Nikon here. Tier 2 tech almost finished. Both at the same time, actually. But since ReMinD forgot his Hunter's Hall, the tech of LawLiet is, of course, a little more efficient. On the other side, ReMinD is going for Naga. Here we have a keeper. So... ReMinD's resources are kind of short now, so he can go now for the laws. Everything adds up kind of perfectly. Not really perfect, but at least good. What's LawLiet doing? There's no lores. He is short on gold as well. He's short on gold as well. Interesting matchup, or interesting early game here.
A player's forces are under attack.
The Naga defending this alone. But of course, staff is always possible. Is he going for that expansion already? There's still no lores. Finally the first one. But ReMinD is slightly ahead. Going for the second already. Ultra vision to have a little more vision at night. Which is of course nice. Almost level 3 for ReMinD. Almost level 3 for LawLiet. So it is very, very mirror-y here on AI. I thought this dot could have been a zapper or something, but no. Keeper versus Naga. Naga good now with Frost Arrow, later with Fog Lightning. If there's bear fights later, the Keeper will of course be superior thanks to Thorn Zora. Claws, 2 claws. That's a lot of damage. And he will be able to cancel both. Oh no! LawLiet. That timing is not good. 3 archers attack. And that should be enough with that Demon Hunter. Yeah, it is enough. He cancels it twice, losing an archer and the town portal in return. But that's so worth it. Demon Hunter cancelled, or almost cancelled this lore. But somehow, maybe the Tree of Eternity fought against him. So he survives. Both survive. Oh no. This is not looking good. What attack advantage. Not really on the tier 3 tech, but in terms of production buildings. Oh, yeah. Keeper needs to find levels ASAP. He needs the Thorn Zora basically immediately. But how can he create that space? With that Demon Hunter of ReMinD, he can creep a lot faster. He will have his better units faster. So everything is faster. Keeper of the Grove with a replenishment potion here. On the other side, Ring of Regen. It's okay. Saves some moon juice. Level 2 Fog Lightning here. And on this side, Thorn Zora it is. With 3 archers, can you kill the dragon already? Look at the difference. There's single Dryad out. No, it's not. Wow. See the Thorns are working here, of course with brutes it's just 1 damage or something, but with bears it's gonna be a lot harder. Have to take care. Everything is kinda hurt. Oh, there's a creep check now. With slow, is there a TP? Yes there is. But everything is so hurt. But he had to take that risk. Is only rewarded by a Lionheart of Stormwind. And he has to get out there like now. ReMinD has all the time in the world for him. 2 Dryads. Red Spot. Mana Stone for the Naga is also not the worst item he could find. Not the best, but definitely not the worst. Tier 3 is finished finally, but only now. Oh my god, he didn't go for the Adept upgrade. This is a disaster for LawLiet. We have Master Bears on this side. And here is Adept training just started, forcing the TP just with the presence. Has to take all the moon juice now, so he doesn't have the advantage when ReMinD brings the fight to him.
Players' forces are under
Well, he has to a degree, but look at this, only one moon well left. How much gold does he have? 100, so big potions are not really viable at all. Oh boy, this game could be over here already. One bear on Adept. At least he has Reju. And the Thorns Aura, but against one bear, I don't know. This Engine of Law is of course completely off. Can he kill this? I don't think the damage is enough, but maybe it is with Raw. Okay, he focuses on the units, so he will have Master Upgrade at least. But the Demon Hunter immediately under focus fire. No rejuvenation, he just kills them. No staff apparently. That's very weak performance by LawLiet. Maybe he should just take a break. That was domination. ReMinD is back on top of Knight of Mirror, that's for sure. At least against LawLiet. In 2 series is 3-0 now. And that's not luck then. That's definitely skill. That shows. Okay. I'm loading up the next replay. And if LawLiet doesn't win this, he's out. As you all know. In the losers bracket. It is best of 3. And ReMinD needs one map. Janis, what's your favorite food? Lasagna. Lasagna is pretty good. I like everything that's spicy. Or, well, hot. Is it hot? Yeah, like... If I cry when I'm eating, that's good. just a little bit. There's one tiny tear coming from my eye and salting the food a little more. Okay, just have to swap the colors and then we can go with the next map. Speaking of food, I'm really hungry. All I had was breakfast today. And I like seafood as well. My toilet adventures must be fun. Well, I do have fun on toilets. So can LawLiet come back from this? I am not too optimistic. But never say never. Here we go. Twisted Meadows is the map. This time it's ReMinD in blue, LawLiet in red. And yeah, as I mentioned, if ReMinD wins this, LawLiet is out, and Czech and ReMinD could build the oldest loser bracket semi-final of all time. I'm not too sure, but that's so much experience clashing there. What's he doing? Sending 2 wisps out? Why is that? Both spawn crossed, so both are going for the Merc camp. They cross here, so they are aware, I think. This for scouting? I don't know. Maybe for an expansion already? But he could place it here. He has a little vision, so he sees the wisp coming. So that's a pretty good starting position for both. Getting the Merc camp means a big item. Potion of Greater Mana, of course, not ideal. But it's big experience. It's uncontested. It is a Shadow Priest right from the start that is healing and dispel if you need it. Well, you don't need it, but it's healing. Potion of Greater Invulnerability for ReMinD. That is nice. And the Shadow Priest for him, of course, as well. Tier 2 tech not started yet. But this could be a much longer game since there's so much to creep. If you're super fancy, you can play some proxy talent push. But this is very unlikely. This is most likely gonna be a bear mirror. First little trade-off. Of course, with gauntlets, he has a little more HP, and you see it here. That's not a winnable fight for LawLiet. Maybe the RNGs is played with him as well, or was in favor of ReMinD here as well. Wow, he gets so much HP out of his opponent already. And that is, of course, Moon Juice, which you don't want to spend already. Tier 2 tech has started on both sides. LawLiet a little quicker. And the first Berserker for ReMinD. Oh, I like this. Are both people doing it? Yeah, ReMinD a little later. LawLiet a little later. But nice little move. Of course, tons and tons of experience. And so easy to do. Now that the heroes are helping. No last hit. Gloves of Haste. Boots, maybe? Yep, there they are. On the other side, Demon Hunter picking this up, and both players close to level 3. But fighting with boots is, of course, a lot better. Now LawLiet got it as well. Can he snipe the Shadow Priest? I don't think so. No, he can't. Nice block. And ReMinD is losing too much HP here, so he has to get back. Hunter's Hall is in time. For LawLiet, there is no Hunter's Hall. Oh my god. He had an okay early game, and he throws it out the window again because of this. This is really a noob mistake. I mean, there is no reason for a late Hunter's Hall. There is none. You have 2 minutes time, or 1 minute time, after you click the tag to build your Hunter's Hall. And now you have the advantage of Ultra Vision, which is always nice because, you know. Oh, where did that kill come from? Ah, okay. Nice little move by LawLiet, creeping separately. If it's a little too late and you prioritize the second hero, I can understand that. But if it's 100 seconds too late,
a player's forces are under
I don't know.
attack.
Okay, tech now. No second hero yet. But ReMinD is getting close to level 3. Is it gonna be it? No, I don't think so. Nope, 5 experience missing. And this time it's LawLiet who can cancel the laws. That's good. That's gonna bring him back into the game. If he has enough damage, which at now I doubt. Mana burn. Once again, nice block, nice block. The Shadow Priest is worth $1 million right now. But he escapes. There's a mana burn soon. But there's no mana for the mana burn. Haha, nice. He escapes. He escapes. Alright. He's trying to cut some corners, but not possible. Well done by LawLiet, but there's a Keeper coming. For LawLiet, double Engine of Law now. Keeper only started now. But therefore, the second lore is not up. So, what about the tier 3 tag? That must be a big advantage for LawLiet. Yeah, half a level. Alright. And he's getting ready for the next creep. Same for ReMinD. Subby Mask, very cool for the Keeper of the Grove. We have knowledge here. So no experience boost for the Keeper, which would have been very, very cool. Boots of Keltalas. Vamp Aura. Vamp Aura is the dream. Rune Braces. But a ton of experience. Would have been great for the Keeper. I don't know why he's not letting it just leave it there for the Keeper, but maybe it costs too much time. So we're on a good way to tier 3, and finally the tier 2 buildings are coming, or are finished, and the first tier 2 units are coming. First Dryad is out. Not for LawLiet. Okay, there it is. So everything is equaling out. Tier 3 will be done in a second. The laws are up. All good. Both decide to go for a Keeper. Belt of Giant Strength. Thorn Sora available for ReMinD. Not for... Oh, he's a level behind on the keeper. And he could have easily caught up with the Tome of Experience.
A player's forces are under attack.
And that's almost level 3. Oh. Was it another Tome of Experience? I don't know. How fast is the Master upgrade? Not started yet, but he's going for a little push, right? Master training has started here.
A town is under siege.
No bears.
A player's forces are under attack.
Okay, in 40 seconds, ReMinD will have bears. LawLiet's upgrade is finished in 10. Was that exactly 10 seconds? If you watch it on YouTube later, please let me know if that was exactly 10 seconds. Rune Brace is, of course, okay versus Tangle, but this will be dispelled anyway, most likely, so it's not really good. You can sell it.
A player's forces are under attack.
LawLiet is playing kinda careful, but so far it adds up. He has the better pickups. But ReMinD has the better creeping for sure. There's a level 4 Demon Hunter though, but does it really do that much? If he gets the Keeper to level 3 and fights then, that is a game winner with Thorns Aura 2. 3 new bears, 4 bears in general.
A player's forces are under attack.
But yeah, Twisted Metals is a big map with lots of items that can determine the outcome of the game. Ring of Protection plus 4 is not one of those items. That's for certain. And yeah, the labs. There's one here, and this one. So 3 times the chance for a Vamp Aura. Oh, here as well. Oh, but that's crept already. So ReMinD finds level 4 as well. Level 2 here. Protection Scroll and Heal Scroll already. So of course a nice touch.
A player's forces are
But
under
same
attack.
here. Of course, these players, they know each other inside out. On the other side, we find the Boots of Keltalas. This is also... Oh, nice timing! Nice timing! Cancels the first Moonwell, cancels the second one. Will he go into upkeep? Yeah, I think so. I think ReMinD is going into upkeep right now. Because he keeps him stuck with Siege Bears, yeah, Roar, and the normal damage. Wow, he keeps him supply stuck, that's for sure. He will Town Portal out if he has to. Yeah. The Keeper of the Grove is in danger. He will lose a Dryad, but he got 4 Moonwells with this. And he can start production and then start the next wave of attack. While LawLiet has to build 2 Moonwells to just... Oh, 3 Moonwells to produce again. That's 560 gold. Ay, 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 ay. He's still waiting.
Player's forces are under
He has
attack.
600 gold. Maybe he just waits to sell some items? No, just to creep this and then start production. I don't know what it is. Ah, Boats of Keltalas as well. So +6 here, +13 here with the Orb, but the Orb will of course be on ReMinD's Demon Hunter as well. LawLiet finally can go to 50. Level 4.5, and if this game goes longer, we have to take Metamorphosis into consideration. He has an Archer hidden, so that's pretty cool. He sees the army status, 1-0 upgrade.
A
He
player's
knows where he
forces
is,
are
wants
under
to force the
attack.
town portal, 1-0 for him as well. Can he return the favor on the Moonwells? There's no Zapper coming. Tangle on the Wisp. He's going for the tree. Wow, that's a lot of repair. I don't think the damage is gonna be enough, but he gets rid of 2 Wisps. Calls 5 from the gold mine. Level 3 on the Keeper finally for LawLiet. But he gets punished for this. Tangle has been dispelled. Town Portal out, he will not get the tree. Too much damage, but that got a lot of repair cost. And how much of the gold mine? 4-7. 200 gold. And that's immediately being put into the army. And of course he got the town portal. Oh no, he walked back, right? Yeah, he walked back, so no TP.
Forces are under attack.
Is level 6 Demon Hunter the deciding factor in this game? Both players break upkeep now. Taxes will be paid.
A town is under siege.
1 staff on this side. Oh, he blew it up! He blew it up! And I missed it! This is what I'm talking about, like, all the time when LawLiet plays Mirror. 1 Zapper, and gone is the Tree of Eternity. No income anymore for ReMinD. And he has to fight into LawLiet's base. How's the Moon Juice situation? Good. Very good. Oh boy. He pulls all the Wisps, because of course he won't need them anymore. 180 gold, he can't do too much with it. He has to win this fight, or we're gonna see map number 3. Is there an advantage in Thorns Aura or something that could help? No, it's Thorns Aura level 2, both with a protection scroll. No dispel, but here comes the Wisps. That's 2 armor points that can make a big difference. Can they reach the army? So far everything is blocked. He's not detonating them. Heal scroll being used on the side of ReMinD, level 5. On the Demon Hunter of LawLiet, he's trapped! He is trapped and he dies! Oh no, the staff was off cooldown, but he didn't use it. And without the Demon Hunter, he's completely falling apart. ReMinD is winning this game. 1 more healing for the Keeper. Is there... Yeah, there's an Invo Potion. He needs Rejuice soon to be able... If he kills the Demon Hunter here, that's gonna be so big. But I think just the bears are enough. He kills the Keeper. And he kills the Demon Hunter before. Oh, disastrous for LawLiet. And ReMinD takes it home 2-0. I've rarely seen such a quick response from a Night Elf player that just got his ass kicked in the base with Zappers. I mean, there wasn't a big supply advantage. Yeah, there was an upgrade advantage for ReMinD. But, of course, losing the Demon Hunter there, having a better concave, that's it! That is the losers bracket semi-final between Czech and ReMinD. Looked like an easy 2-0. Twisted was a little better for LawLiet, but he is not as impressive as he was before. No way. Looking at the grid at the moment. Is it updated? Not yet, but it will be in a second, I think. So then we're going to show you the bracket and the outcome for tomorrow, because tomorrow we're going to continue with the Panda TV Invitational. It's going to start at 13 CEST. We're going to have a countdown on our homepage, that is backtowarcraft.com, where you can find our schedule, a little bio, and of course ways to support us. So of course, that tournament, this Panda TV Invitational, will continue till Thursday. Thursday is the grand final. Tomorrow, loser bracket semifinal and the loser bracket final. On Friday and Saturday, we have the Ting Warcraft Invitational, the biggest crowd-funded event in European history, Warcraft history, I think. So I will be in Cologne in the ESL studios together with Todd. And that's going to be a treat. I am very, very honored to be able to do this, to cast with a legend like this. It's going to be good. But first, yeah, big shout out to Ting for sponsoring this, as well as Matt Chirino and Taidu. Okay, I'm updating the bracket at the moment. It takes some time. Go, Liquid, go! Okay, it is updated. This is it. Panda TV Invitational Playoffs. That's what we saw today. Focus is in the grand final. He has, what was it? $2,000 guaranteed, roundabout. And tomorrow we're going to determine his opponent for Thursday. Czech versus ReMinD, our loser bracket semifinal. The winner will play WFZ, and that winner will play Focus on Thursday. So amazing Warcraft action the upcoming days here on Back to Warcraft. 2 days of Panda, 2 days of Ting. And then I think it's about time to start the North American qualifier, but that is not really in our hands. So if you want to keep yourself up to date with what's happening in the Warcraft world, you can visit our homepage. It's this one, backtowarcraft.com. You see there's the stream, there's the chat, and you can buy our merchandise here. You find some pictures in our gallery. That's our schedule for the upcoming days. Oh, Remo wasn't here today, by the way. And yeah, a little bio, ways to support us, our tweets. So yeah, how to support us? That's quite easy. You can contribute via PayPal. You can subscribe at Twitch. That gives you no ads anymore, replay packs after almost every cast. Some emoticons and the Tome of Experience sub badge in chat. You can buy stuff at Amazon if you think, okay, I need a new TV or anything. Go to Amazon via our referral link and we get 5 to 10% of your purchase. And of course, if you want to wear Back to Warcraft shirts or want to wake up with a nice little muddy cup with your coffee in it, you can order that at backtowarcraftshop.de. That's here from Get Shirts and designed by Human, our American partner. All right. Of course, if you are late or missed some games or whatever, I will upload this almost immediately to our YouTube. Of course, it's up at our Twitch library as well, but we don't get anything from it. So watching on YouTube without adblock is always appreciated. To get this, to keep this machine going, the Back to Warcraft train is in full effect. So many casts in the past weeks and months. It's crazy, but it's good, but that shows you that Warcraft 3 in 2016 is very, very healthy, and I love to do this for you. It is exhausting, but it's fun, and it's awesome, because you are awesome and show so much love. You know, if you are a Back to Warcraft viewer, that there's only one more thing to do. If you want to chat with me or ask some questions, feel free. backtowarcraft@gmail.com or via our Discord. It's discord.backtowarcraft.com. But enough with the talks. We'll be back tomorrow, 13 CEST. Here are the Do Nuts Goodbye routine. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in and leaving some nice comments. Bye-bye!
Wir sehen euch bald wieder. Wir schreiben fleißig an einem neuen Album.